Hey, how's it going, everyone? It is your host, Chris, here again at Hertastic Reviews. You know what this channel is. It's a channel where we talk about films, we do top fives, we overly criticize our peers to get ostracized from the community, and get drunk on live streams. So yeah, thanks for tuning in again. If you've already been subscribed, if you hadn't hit that subscribe button, you should definitely consider doing it. We have a lot of fun here. We talk about a lot of great films. We do a lot of funny stuff as well. And you know what? We learn how to save money and learn more about film. And today, you know, I'm drinking a little red wine, and it was just Valentine's Day, you know, and you know, the holiday of love for those who have a significant other. And you know, a lot of my subscribers, I don't know if there are significant others in your lives. If so, nice job. I have a feeling for a lot of my boys out there, probably not. And I'm not making a joke, I'm just messing with you. You know how we are at this channel. I'm the one that usually gets roasted. And here's the thing, it's been snowing like crazy. In some places it's even worse. I still have to go to work regardless, hence why the bag under my eye. And today I was like, you know what? It was just Valentine's Day. No one really got to celebrate it, and we're packed in snow. I wonder what would be great for my subscribers. So I thought of a top 5 that would be great, and I thought top 5 single guy isolated films. I don't know, like, this is also going to be otherwise known as my top 5 simp films. These are for my boys out there who be simping, these guys who don't celebrate Valentine's Day. It's a capitalist holiday invented. I'm going to stay in and watch some of my films from the Criterion Collection. This is for my boys out there. This is the top 5 simp movies for y'all. This is movies to watch while you're packed in with the snow and you're just like, yeah, this is me. Like, I don't know, like, I just thought this was gonna fit. So you can throw me in here at one point as well, so don't feel alone. Don't feel alone, I was here too. So we're gonna go in with the top 5 simp films. And my number 1 to start is it's Monster House. And the reason is I love this movie, don't get me wrong. I like the animation, despite, I don't think a lot of people actually do, but I really do. And it's a Halloween movie, but the two characters, DJ and Chowder, is it Cheddar or Chowder, I believe? Chowder. These boys are simping for a redhead girl, and they're going through a telescope looking at her. They're always trying to one-up each other. Even though they're boys, they're one-upping each other for the girl's approval. Spoilers, DJ gets her technically at the end, but yeah, these boys are major simping. And also shout out to the old man with the wife of as big as a house, which is offensive as hell. It's more offensive than anything I could say on this channel. This movie already is done. So yeah, it's gonna go to Monster House. My next one is Dantes Inferno, another animated movie. Now, also another animated movie I absolutely love. If you haven't seen this, I definitely recommend you check it out. Based on a graphic novel. It's also based on a video game, which is basically a Devil May Cry God of War copycat. It's also based on a book. It's based on the epic poem by Dante Alighieri, which I've read. It's great. It's one of the few books I actually own and read. You have to buy it. It's great. But Dantes Inferno, it's about a crusader whose love is Beatrice. That's the girl's name, is Beatrice. And he betrays her love, and he made a deal with the devil when he was on the Crusades. If the devil were to protect Beatrice, he would stay loyal to her while he's on the Crusades. And he doesn't stay loyal. So yeah, my boy is like going through the 9 circles of hell. I believe it's 9. I read the book. I'm pretty sure it's 9. Could be 7, but 9 I'm gonna say. Circles of hell, all for Beatrice to save from Satan, basically. And the cool thing about this movie is it's different animators throughout the movie, so Dante looks different throughout the movie because different animators did their own adaptations of Dante, which I think is really cool. But don't get me wrong, Dante throughout this whole movie is just yelling out Beatrice in insanely deep monotone, like deep voice. He's just always going like, my beloved Beatrice, the entire time.
I sense danger, not for myself, but for my beloved Beatrice. My love for Beatrice had only grown stronger. Beatrice. 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 Beatrice! Beatrice! No! I seek only my beloved Beatrice and nothing more. Please, let it be Beatrice.
Boy is simping for the girl he cheated on when he was in the Crusades, and Satan's gonna take what is his, you know? I'm not saying I'm rooting for Satan in this movie, but yeah, my boy Dante is definitely simping for Beatrice after he made his own mistakes, so shout out to that one. remember, boys, when you get a girl, you got to stay loyal. You can't be messing around. So there's some lessons to be learned here. Also, Mark Hamill's in this, so shout that out. My next movie, I think maybe controversial, but the more I think about it, I kind of agree with it. Tony Montana in Scarface. My boy owns a tiger. He runs a successful drug company in that, you know, I don't know. It's in Miami, Florida, I believe. But I totally think Tony Montana is a simp. He's always after women. The women don't want him. Even the woman he does get, it's his boss's girl, and he's like totally on the chase for her. Like, he is like, I'm gonna just literally kill your husband, take over his business, and then become a drug kingpin in Miami, Florida, just so you can notice me. And get a tiger too. And then have a cool montage with the push it to the limit. I can only sing it because I'll get sued if I play the song. But yeah, also Manny, his right-hand man Manny, who ends up with tries to end up hooking up with his sister. Total simping. Plus, Tony has a weird infatuation with his sister, which not only is a simpy thing, it's a weird porn stepsister type of thingy. And it's like, why are you overly obsessed with your sister and Gina? And it's just really weird. He's like, he won't kill kids, but he's willing to have a sexual desire for his sister. Very weird stuff, De Palma, but also, yeah, just Tony's a simp, man. Like, I mean, I get it, like the American dream and like, you know, being a drug lord, kingpin, and being cool for like, you know, 12 to 18-year-olds. This is basically Wolf of Wall Street before Wolf of Wall Street in a way, because I feel like a lot of people like love Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie and with Jordan Belfort, but I feel like Tony Montana was like the architect for that. And I don't think Jordan Belfort's as much of a simp, but I totally think Tony is. So yeah, that's my hot take of 2021 so far. Last two movies. It can't be a lonely simp Valentine movie if we're not talking about Her with Joaquin Phoenix, Spike Jonze film. I like this movie a lot, don't get me wrong, but man, this is like a battle cry for my simps. So outside of Mordecai from Regular Show, totally Joaquin Phoenix in this movie. He plays the character of Theodore, and he falls in love with his Android phone. So maybe that's why a lot of dudes say iPhone over Android. They're just afraid to give in to those feelings of having an affection for their Scarlett Johansson Android, which I also own an Android. But yeah, I love Her. It's a great film. I totally get why it doesn't work for some people, but it totally was for me all the time. I think it really speaks to a certain age and a certain time in some men's lives. It's a little too metaphorical, but totally simpy and totally worth the watch.
What about you, Theodore? What do you love most about Samantha?
Oh, God. She's so many things. I guess that's what I love most about her, you know? She isn't just one thing. She's so much larger than that.
Oh, thanks, Theodore.
Final one. Recent watch for the first time, but after I watched it, I was like, big ups to this guy. And that is from the Universal Horror Monsters box set. That is the Phantom of the Opera, which is played by my boy, and it hurts to say. Whoops. Hurts to say. Played by Claude Rains. The weakest of all of the Universal Monster movies, but also the most simpish of all of them, because the man is mad that his music sheet has been stolen. He loves this woman, and he decides to don a mask and a cape. Not as cool as Batman, but end up like kind of home aloneing an opera house and like hiding away in like the catacombs of this opera house and like kind of protect this one girl there's already two other guys that are in pursuit of her, and they're supposed to be boys as well, but they're like, yo, this girl's kind of nice, and it's like, I think she likes me more, and then the other one's like, well, I've been her friend longer, and then the other one's like, yeah, but I've been a little bit more distant towards her, so she might like me. They're playing the two angles the Simps like to do, and and you know what, the Phantom of the Opera is kind of like, I'll just protect you, I'll be your white knight, and she doesn't fall for him, which is like a total epic fail there, and I don't know, I just totally think Mask of the Opera totally fits that one. If you want to watch a really good Mask movie, watch Mask or Batman Mask of the Phantasm, which is totally not simpy at all. So yeah, that has been my top 5 single guy Valentine simp movies. I hope you had fun with this one. I just wanted to do something that's creative, also because it was just Valentine's Day, and yeah, you know, it's just a nice breath, fresh air where, you know, we can just, you know, just hang out, talk about simp characters that we kind of idolize. I don't know. Anyway, if you liked this video, if you liked some of my opinions, if you hated them, either way, hit that subscribe button. Don't hit unsubscribe. I've been noticing our numbers dying down. Don't let that happen. Keep gassing this channel up. I think we can hit to 300 before King Kong vs. Godzilla. If you liked my voice and you don't like how I look, check out my podcast, Inside the Sequel, where we totally talk about sequel movies that don't get enough love and need more attention. And I have an amazing amount of guests that are on there. Some that you might have recognized on this channel, and some who you might not know, and you really do need to change that. So check out Inside the Sequel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And remember, if you are watching simp movies and you're alone and single, do you really care about cinema? Anyway, we'll see you next time.